I can do this! Let's get it!
Keep it up!
Wow. Looks like I'm a full-fledged fighter now!
Pride always was your downfall, Leia.
Hey! I heard that! Let's be sure to keep this up. You could be a mom. Aww, I've gotta get.
I'm getting... Too easy. The Spyrite Research Lab is on the 13th floor of the main building.
Come on, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. It's win-win. I don't see why you even need to bother Dr. Mathis with this.
Look, for the last time, our answer is no.
You sure about that? I've heard a few things about this lab, you know. Your research is dead in the water without this, am I wrong?
Let's hurry onward.
Dr. Mathis!
I'm Jude Mathis. Sorry to keep you waiting. How might I help you today?
Ah, Dr. Mathis. Just the man I wanted to see. I've got an offer you can't refuse. It's about that device of yours.
I already already told you, it's still undergoing clinical trials. We're not ready to accept any offers.
But I hear you've achieved a success rate close to 80% with lesser spirit class spyrites. That's good enough for practical use. Sign an exclusive distribution deal with us and you'll find yourselves on Easy Street.
We'll decide when the device is good enough. A 20% failure rate just doesn't cut it.
Is that so? You're certainly cavalier about your lack of progress. I know how much money has been sunk into this project. Investors aren't exactly the patient type. Of course, I didn't come to a contract negotiation empty-handed. That's a great spirit fossil. Something like that might come in handy for your research.
A great spirit? Celsius, perhaps?
Yep, the genuine article. Wielded by the leader of Exodus himself.
Celsius's fossil sank to the bottom of the sea a year ago, in the ruins of the ESS Zenithra. The Riza Maxian government conducted the salvage operation of the Zenithra. I believe that makes this fossil the property of Riza Maxia. How'd you end up with it?
You certainly know your stuff, Dr. Mathis.
Perhaps it's time for you to leave.
I know when I've worn out my welcome. I'll bid farewell for today. But I hope you'll give my proposal some thought, for the sake of your research.
Don't forget that.
Consider it a gift. Although you didn't get it from me, of course. Catch my drift?
I'm fine, thanks. I'm sorry you had to deal with that guy.
Oh no, I'm totally okay. Thank you so much for coming, Dr. Mathis. Thanks to all of you.
Mary, would you put this in safekeeping for me? I don't know if it really is what he claims, but why take any chances?
Of course. I'll inform Dr. Balin as well.
Thanks, Mary. Let's go. Your Olympian trains certainly are impressive. Before, I could barely tell one train apart from another, but now I've really come to appreciate the majesty of their designs. Sorry for getting you mixed up in this. They're getting less subtle with each attempt. We need to figure out how to deal with these guys. I get where they're coming from, but we just need more data before we can begin full-scale implementation. If we could begin testing it with great spirits. No, forget I said that. We can't rush into things unprepared. given the position that I'm in, I need to stay strong and be focused. Any lack of confidence on my part will shake the faith of the people who believe in the project, and the folks funding it.
You sure have it rough. I don't like it one bit, you know that?
Thanks for your concern, everyone. And don't worry, I'll be okay. This is just something I have to figure out on my own. Thanks for coming along, Luger. It felt good to have some backup.
This job is for a really rare item. I don't know if we'll find it through normal means.
Why not ask the cats to do it? They're always coming back with rare items.
Let's keep it up. Bye-bye.
Got some time to kill?
Why?
Uh-oh. He's about to ask a favor, and it's not gonna be pretty.
Those reporter's instincts of yours are right on the money.
Now he's just kissing up. This favor must be a doozy.
I'm about to go to work is all. Mind lending a hand?
You'd never guess from looking at him, but Alvin's actually a fruit merchant. He buys his stuff fresh from Riza Maxia and wholesales it to grocers in Olympias.
We just got started, so we're still in the early stages of making connections and nabbing clients. I could use some help. You're a real sport. Thanks. Just pretend you're shoppers passing by and follow my lead, okay?
This sounds like a racket.
Great. I'll go work my magic. Remember, we don't know each other.
What are we getting into? Thanks for being such a good sport about all this, Luger.
Sure, your customers might say they're fine with your fruit, but wouldn't you sell more if it was fresher and tastier?
I doubt they'd even know the difference.
Let's find out. Excuse me, sir, ma'am. Care to try some samples? What do you think? Notice a difference between them?
The one on the right's nice and sweet. The one on the left, not so much.
You think so, huh? What about you, sir? Which do you prefer? Interesting.
What'd I tell you?
Okay, you sold me. I'll start stocking your oranges on a trial basis.
A wise businessman.
Hey! Get away from me!
A fight?
I know that voice. We should go too. have a bad feeling about this.